NKTelco Sports welcomes you to this broadcast of high school varsity volleyball presented by Grand Lake Health. We are here at New Bremen High School where the St. Henry Redskins take on the New Bremen Cardinals. Tonight's game is brought to you by these sponsors: First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All-Glaze Audiology, NKTelco, Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Seichwerdum Incorporated, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply Company, Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, Park National Bank, Kinniger Custom Fabrication, Kennedy's Garage, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Shelby and Darke County, Superior Aluminum, the Rushi Inn, Busher's Market, Finishing Touches, Francis Manufacturing, Point Service Center, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Warner Construction, The Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, and Western Ohio Mortgage, our fine sponsors here at New Bremen High School. On the Brandon Coverman, I'm Dave Kanapke. Glad you're along to watch us here on NKTelco Sports. New Bremen 7-0 on this season. St. Henry 4-3 in a replay of some tournament action the last couple years. Brandon, let's look at our keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. We'll start with the Redskins.
Thanks, Dave. Looking here for St. Henry, they want to limit their errors. You can't give New Bremen, a team that's as talented as the Cardinals, enough opportunities. You got to limit the opportunities. You want to play tough at the net. New Bremen brings a bevy of hitters. Josie Reinhardt definitely leads the attack for them. You have to play tough at the net. You can't let them. You got to be able to block those good hitters at the net for New Bremen. Now, looking on the flip side here for the Cardinals, they always want to win the serve and pass game. We talked about it before. Diana Kramer likes to serve with high risk, high reward, and they want to respond to mistakes. You know, they're a talented team. A lot of them have been back from the defending state champion team, but they want to see how they can respond to mistakes and how they can keep going when trouble hits the road.
Again, those are your keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. New Bremen 7-0 overall, 1-0 in the MAC. They beat Minster last week. St. Henry 4-3, 0-1 in the MAC as they lost to Marion Local. Starting lineups brought to you by Sydney All-Glaze Audiology. First, you'll see the St. Henry Redskins there. Their starters, they lost a lot of experience last year. Lost the Bond triplets, also Hannah Bruns, some girls with MAC recognition. And then the starting lineups for New Bremen. The usual cast of characters, a very strong team. Just lost three people off last year, and they have really looked strong so far. So it should be a good matchup. These two teams last met in tournament in regionals. New Bremen knocked them off in 3. In fact, the last time New Bremen has lost was right here. 363 days ago, they lost to St. Henry at this gym in 5, so they have won 27 straight since that time.
And they've shared that MAC title last year, but New Bremen ended up getting the best of them in tournament. 3 straight years the Redskins have been knocked out by the New Bremen Cardinals, and Coach Diana Kramer, an alumni of St. Henry High School as well.
Good hit by Reinhardt. Now back on the New Bremen side. They'll go back row to Reckerman, dug by St. Henry. From the back row, it's Seifring with the hit. Set to Reinhardt, block at the net. That goes against New Bremen. It'll be St. Henry point.
And there you go, limit the errors like we said. That's key for both teams tonight, so whoever commits the less probably gonna come out on top.
Junior Brianna Seifring, she played a lot last year on the team that was ranked #1 in the state. Also with co-MAC champs. And that's a hammer there by Kaylee Friend.
And Kaylee Friend, a girl, I believe she didn't, if our fellow co-announcer Greg Burning said she did not play, I believe, until last year or her freshman year, I think. And she has really become a strong player for the Cardinals.
Yeah, she came into the lineup, and there's an ace by Highcamp. I don't think she played till her freshman year. and really stepped up when Reckerman got hurt halfway through the season. It's an ace by Diana Heitkamp. Libero. That'd be a set and a hit by Mia Niekamp, dug by Tangeman. Reinhardt in the net. So a point for St. Henry.
They're both the St. Henry points here early off of errors for the Cardinals. And we say this is a Cardinal team. You recognize a lot of faces from last year's state championship team as well, Dave.
Chloe Gels, a freshman with the serve. Nice dig by Heitkamp. Nobody picks up the second one. So an unforced error, if you will, gives it to New Bremen. New Bremen in new uniforms. They came sometime in the last week because we had them against Minster and they were wearing their other uniforms. So
look very nice.
Brand spanking crimson with gold and white. There's Niekamp off the block. Lange will set Niekamp again. Somebody got a hand on it. Pape go back set to Reckerman, and Ella powers it down. We'll take another look.
And Ellie Reckerman, too, another person that's been battling injuries in the past. Didn't play much last year. Is a good basketball player as well. So I'm sure she's happy to be back on the action for this Cardinal squad.
Claire Pape back to serve as that sails long. Bremen, as Brandon talked about, high risk, high reward. Their percentage on their serving is only about 89%. So they have a lot of miss, but they also have a lot of aces. Over 4 aces a set. Back to serve is Lydia Whirling, another freshman for St. Henry's. That sails long as well. We'll go to Josie Reinhardt. Senior with the serve. Dug by Niekamp. That'll be free ball across. Chance for New Bremen. Bump set. There's Reckerman again. And the big hit is good. Didn't get a sign from the line judge right away, but it was inside the line. So Reckerman with another kill.
You see the replay. Nice little bump set there. Finds the gap right there as Ellie Reckerman. New Bremen plays smart too for how aggressive they play as well. Always play smart.
Short serve causing St. Henry some trouble. And they'll hit it from the back row. Blocked by Olivia Heitkamp.
And Heitkamp, just a freshman, so New Bremen, not even just upperclassmen led, but they've got a freshman out there.
A great block there for the Bremen point. There's Niekamp, and there's another block. Heitkamp and Reckerman double teamed on Niekamp. It'll be a timeout on the floor by St. Henry. They're down by 5 as we step aside, and we'll return on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Welcome back to Grand Lake's health presentation of NKTelco Sports, and after a pretty even few points, New Bremen has surged to the lead.
Yeah, and like I said, New Bremen just has not missed a beat from this last year's state title run. Bring back probably about a good 75 to 80% of that team from last year, and they are firing on all cylinders. Serve game, the blocking, the hitting, and it's been overwhelming for St. Henry. A necessary timeout for Coach Trisha Rosenbeck early.
Trisha Rosenbeck with a timeout. She and Coach Kramer know each other quite well. They coached together when Coach Kramer was at New Bremen, and when she went to New Bremen, Coach Rosenbeck took over. So they're friends, and now they are opponents here tonight. Reckerman with another hit, and that will fall off the block.
And Ellie Reckerman leading the charge early. 3 kills and a block for her so far.
Yeah, a really high set there as Pape seems like she sets. Have to watch that. She set some really high ones there, and Reckerman just does a nice job of timing it up. Lange will set it to Schwierdeman, who gets bumped across. Pape back row Reinhardt in just out of bounds. So point for the Redskins.
And they'll often set Josie Reinhardt behind that line too. If you've watched New Bremen often over the past couple of years, they're not afraid to set her from the back row.
Nia Niekamp, sophomore, played a lot last year as a freshman. There's Reckerman again. Nice save there by Whirling. Hit across by Wendell. There's Reckerman again, this time for the dink. Saved by St. Henry, and that'll be hit across. Overpass is put down there by Sydney Schwierdeman.
And like we said, when you get those overpasses and you see no one there, you got to capitalize on those, and that's what Sydney Schwierdeman did right there.
St. Henry the last 2 years have won the MAC, and they've been ranked #1 in state, and there's an ace by Niekamp.
And that's exactly the response you want to see from this St. Henry team here, getting down 8-3. Rattle off a couple points like that. That shows resilience by Coach Rosenbeck's squad.
To say a young team that lost about 5 starters are in the rotation as that one sails long. Trying to find their place, 4-3 on the season. They're coming off a win over Lehman, and then on Saturday they played a rare doubleheader. They split with Sydney Fairview. They won the first match in 4. They lost it in 5. Originally, they were supposed to play Russia in that Saturday.
Yeah, and Russia obviously shut down right now due to the COVID-19 pandemic. I believe they are rescheduling that for later in the season, so 2 of the better teams in the area. Don't let St. Henry's 4-3 record deceive you, because come tournament time, no one's going to want to face this team.
Tangeman, Ellie Tangeman with a hit from the left side of the point. 11-6. New Bremen, their wins on this season, they have won over Russia, Salina, Columbus Grove, Walpock, Minster, Jackson Center, and St. Mary's. They've only lost 1 set. They're 22-1. That 1 set loss was to Jackson Center. That's hit on the right side. That is long there, hit by Wendell. And the points that St. Henry got out of that timeout, New Bremen has gotten back.
And Diana Kramer, always one of her keys is to limit runs. So, like we said, how do you respond? And they've responded well.
Hit there by Seafring. Dug by New Bremen. Again, a high set to Reckerman. St. Henry chases it down. Tangeman. Nice save there by St. Henry. They'll go to Seafring. Brianna Seafring with the kill. So a nice job by scrambling there for the point for St. Henry is taking another look.
Just got it off the right hand. I believe that was Ellie Rechterman right there, who has done a very good job blocking so far.
Our replays are brought to you by Winners Meats in Osgood, Ohio. Right now, the St. Henry down by 5. MAC league game, second league game for both these teams. Tangeman took a little bit off of it and really went straight down and find the spot in the middle.
We call that a change-up. Nice little cross-tape shot and found the gap.
Reckerman will rotate back to serve. 5 seniors on this team with a 13-7 lead on our First National Bank scoreboard. That'll be the setter floats into the net there. St. Henry's running a 6-2 offense with 2 setters, senior Ella Dalside and freshman Lydia Whirling. That will sail long. So side out and into the game, Ella Dalside. She will be the one that will set now out of the serving position, the senior. One of just 3 seniors on this team. The lefty with the shot over close to the net. Pape puts it down.
And Pape does a lot of setting, but she's very mobile. She's very athletic for being in the setter position. She moves around the floor very well.
Chloe Bornhorst into serve. 7-point lead, dug by Seafring. Delside will set her. That's too close to the net. So a point for the Cardinals. And there'll be another timeout on the floor by St. Henry. We'll be right back on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Welcome back here to Cardinal Gymnasium, also known as the Nest, as the Cardinals with a 16-8 lead on our First National Bank scoreboard.
And like we said, they just haven't missed a beat. You know, St. Henry got their biggest run of, I believe, 3 points right there. And you saw Diana Kramer's team responded, and that's exactly what she wanted. And this team just has great chemistry. See them during timeouts dancing around, and they have great communication, great chemistry. You see why they've had so much success here over the past handful of years.
That is short. And St. Henry has trouble on it, so Chloe Bornhorst, that'd be credited with an ace.
And Bornhorst, one of the newcomers for this team, getting more playing time this year.
Another short one. That'll be hit across, and it falls. So break there by St. Henry.
Credit Chloe Gels with that kill.
Very fortunate to get that point as Brianna Seifring back to serve for Coach Tricia Rosenbeck in her 5th year. Before that, she coached 8 years at St. Mary's, so over 150 wins on her career. A St. Henry alumni, the Tricia Naisman, her maiden name. Through the blocks, that's Reinhardt with a kill.
And they said Reinhardt's the feature hitter of this offense. Her first kill comes at the 18th point. Reinhardt going to continue her career after high school at Tiffin University, Division II college.
Set to Niekamp, block back. This time they'll go by Whirling for the kill, Lydia Whirling. So Sydney Schwieterman checks into the game. Is going back to serve as Chloe Gels. St. Henry, the perennial powerhouse in the MAC. 29 MAC championships, and there's an ace. There's a little bit of miscommunication. 29 MAC championships. They've been to state 14 times, and 7 times they've won the state championship in volleyball.
Well, that's success, I think, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You think you're one of 4 teams and you go win half the time.
Highcamp able to get it, and a nice bump there by Tangeman to get it on the St. Henry side. Hit there by Niekamp. That is in the net for New Bremen. So another point for St. Henry.
I believe they called that on number 15, Olivia Highcamp.
So Gels continues to serve and continues to have success, and there's an ace. Right now the freshman's done a nice job on the serve. Miscommunication on one, but she's earned a couple of the other aces as well.
Yeah, very good service there on the back line. Some miscommunication here by Bremen.
Highcamp with a nice bump set to Reinhardt. Bumped up there by Seifring. Hit across by Delside. Close to the net, they'll go Reinhardt and down. Great pass there as Pape faked it through. It looked like Highcamp might hit as we take another look.
Yeah, it was a great fake. And her and Reinhardt have to have that communication down, both being seniors. And Reinhardt gets such a good jump on that ball to hit it down the way she does.
So Pape dug there by Lange and put away by Reinhardt.
And now she's had their last 3 points, I believe.
20-13 on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank, think first. Pape running the 5-1 offense is the only setter for the Cardinals. She's done that the last 2 years. Back set and hit by Sydney Schwieterman.
And that's the senior Schwieterman's 2nd kill of the set.
Coming in is Claire Wendell into the front row for St. Henry. Lydia Whirling with the serve. Off the top of the net. bump set, nice and high to Reckerman. Dug by Whirling. The little bump set to Seaframs from back row, dug by Heitkamp. Pape over to Reinhardt again. This time a misfire. The side out to the Redskins.
St. Henry, as the set keeps going on, they're gradually playing more and more as a team. And if you want to beat a team as talented as New Bremen, you got to come out and smack them in the mouth.
That will go into the net. As Brandon touched on earlier in the pregame, New Bremen has knocked St. Henry out of the tournament the last 3 years, and there was the last 2 years St. Henry was ranked #1 in state, so they have been the only thing really probably stopping St. Henry from winning state the last couple of years. And there's a block at the net. Niekamp and Reckerman. Check that, Heitkamp and Reckerman. So we take another look. We'll see who exactly got it.
Like we said, a key for St. Henry is to play tough at the net, and I believe credit that block to Heitkamp there, not playing like a freshman here early. That's her second block of the set.
Josie Reinhardt, high serve. Whirling sets Niekamp. Nice hit by Mia Niekamp.
Man, that is a great jump as you see our winner quality meets replay here. A great pass too by the setter. Like you said, New Bremen's been kind of saying St. Henry's way of getting a state. This area always seems to produce a state champion in D4, D3. We've talked about it, whether it's been Lehman or Fort Laramie or anyone out of the MAC too, or Marion. Yeah, your MAC teams. I mean, St. Henry's last volleyball title, I believe, is 2011. Their coach, Diana Kramer, at the time.
Yep. She also had a runners-up as well when she was at St. Henry's. That one goes into the net. Coach Kramer's total combined records between the two schools, this is over 11 years, 296 wins, only 39 losses.
Yeah, that's crazy. And you talk about the year she was runner-up too in 2015. That team was 29-0 going into the state finals, lost in 5 sets in that state finals too. So
yeah, so that was a great team there, as well as number 3 there, Grace Lange, with a strong serve. And really, St. Henry just fell behind early and fell behind 5 or 6 points, and that's really been the difference this set.
Yeah, and they're working their way back in. You've seen this team just steadily improve as the set keeps going on.
Back set, there's Reckerman. That one did not make it over. And St. Henry, the closest they've been in a while within 4, but running out of points here in this set as Grace Lange trying to keep the run going for St. Henry. Hard serve dug by Tangeman. They'll try Reckerman again, this time off the antenna.
Yep.
And 23-20. Coach Kramer giving a little encouragement to her team as the Redskins drawing close. Laying another hard serve. There's Tangeman, Pape. They'll go Reinhardt from the back row high. And the Redskins are within 2. And a timeout on the floor by Coach Kramer of New Bremen gives us an opportunity to let you know that NKTelco Sports and his sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school volleyball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. First replay is Saturday, September 19th at noon and Sunday, September 20th at 4 p.m. This game will be available for 1 week as video on demand at nktelco.com. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. St. Henry creeping back, Brandon, and a lot of it's been because of some very strong serving.
Yeah, and that's what we said, how New Bremen always serves aggressively. That's what I was going to highlight as well, is St. Henry's serving has got New Bremen out of position and has got them back in this set. You have to admire the way they played after how New Bremen controlled the early part of this first set.
Lange spins the ball, and she serves. Another hard serve goes off Reinhardt, another ace. The Redskins with all the momentum.
And that's Chloe Gell's 3rd ace of the set. Strong St. Henry serving, and the St. Henry faithful clapping their hands together.
Big point here. She can tie it if they get the point. Otherwise, it's a game point. And there's, again, it's going to have to be a free ball by New Bremen. A chance for St. Henry here. Whirling, set in the middle. Battle at the net now. Chance for the Cardinals. Back set, Reckerman. She will dink it. Covered by St. Henry. They'll go to Seafree. Nice save by Highcamp. Over to Tangeman. That will sail. Oh, there's a touch at the net.
That was a good call. Yep. Tipped right there at the net.
So big point as that moves it to set point for the Cardinals. Ellie Reckerman will be serving. Dug there by Grace Lange. Chased down by Whirling, bumped across. All the way over, it's Tangeman. Nice dig by St. Henry, but there'll be a lift on the play. And New Bremen withstands a rally by St. Henry. Got all the way to 1, but they prevail in this first set. Score in the First National Bank scoreboard 25-2. We'll be back with set 2 on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, SERTOMA, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Welcome back to Grand Lakes Health presentation of NKTelco Sports. Bremen was rolling along and looked like they were going to win fairly easy, but St. Henry came back out within 1, but the Cardinals prevail 25-22.
Yeah, and that's credit to both teams there. New Bremen got out early, and they played aggressive like they usually do, but you saw the St. Henry team respond, and they responded with strong serving there towards the end. It was about 23-17. They pull off about 5 points in a row there, pull within a point. New Bremen pulls away, but you got to credit St. Henry. This gives them confidence going into the second set, knowing that they can hang with this team. You know, like I said, you play a team as good as New Bremen, you got to come and smack them in the mouth right away. That's what you got to do. You know, they're a good team, and so is St. Henry.
So both teams on the floor. New Bremen will serve this time as Chloe Bornhorst will start us off. Here in set 2, New Bremen 7-0. St. Henry 4-3 in a very good first set. Set by Del Side to Seafreen off the blockers for the point.
And come down and knock my water bottle out too. Who'd you say was there on that kill?
That was Seafreen on it. As you did another look in our winners meets replay.
Thank goodness I had the cap on. She would have owed me a water.
They've been very effective on that left side from the as you look at the offense. They've most of their kills have been there. As Seafreen goes back to serve. Dug by Reinhardt. Paper go to Friend. She will tip it, and it's covered by St. Henry. That'll be called a lift on the Redskins. As Friend leaves in favor of Olivia Highcamp. As her cousin Diana Highcamp now serving for the Cardinals, and that will go long.
If St. Henry can repeat that strong serving effort they had the second half of that first set, they might be able to take control here.
And this is where it started when Gail started serving back here. She had
3 aces.
Yep. And there's a dig by Tangeman. Set to Reinhardt for the point.
And Reinhardt had a 4-kill performance that first set. And brings her to 5 for the match.
Claire Pay back to serve. Will be playing next year at Fort Wayne, Purdue. So she'll continue her academic and athletic as Mia Niekamp has a kill again from the left side. Niekamp last year played as a middle hitter. She's transitioned to outside hitter this year.
And you said there was 5 seniors that graduated from that team. You know, they had the Vaughn triplets and Hannah Bruns, and now as, you know, Niekamp becomes a sophomore, she's going to take more of a central role for this team.
So back serve there by Lydia Whirling. There's Reckerman from the left side. There's a tip at the net and a point for New Bremen. St. Henry acted like they thought they had a point. Coach Rosenbeck is talking to the official and is like, well, who touched that, is what I can paraphrase what she's saying. Her right away, the line judge and was saying it was like tipped. And
it looked like a tip from my angle too, is what I thought.
It seemed like the ball changed rotation. If you did that,
that's exactly what I was thinking. Yep.
Reinhardt dug by Niekamp. Back set there by Wendell. They'll go over to Tangeman off the blockers, and it falls. Ellie Tangeman.
Tangeman with her 4th kill.
Take another look at the replay here. The time before where they said there was a touch. Reinhardt.
Yep.
Yeah, I think there might have been a Redskin in the net if it wasn't there. And there's going to be an ace as the bump goes off to the side. Josie Reinhardt with the ace. Both these teams pretty aggressive servingly. New Bremen averages 4.3 aces per set. New Bremen, or St. Henry, 3.3. And a timeout on the floor. We'll come right back on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Welcome back here. We're in the second set here between New Bremen and St. Henry. A quick timeout called there with the score 5-3 New Bremen.
Yeah, and then Josie Reinhardt been leading the Cardinals this first set with a kill and an ace. Like we said, she's the leader, I think, her and Claire Pape, of this New Bremen offense.
And there's another ace and a tough serve. You know, that serve we look from the side, you can't always tell, but that ball really dropped.
Yeah.
You know, it's moving left, right, and up and down. It doesn't look it's not as easy as it sometimes might look. And there's Reinhardt even took a little bit more off of that one.
It's kind of like a turkey in bowling. You get 3 strikes in a row. I don't know what they call 3 aces in a row, but
yeah. Aces wild or something like that.
Aces wild, I like it.
Seafried from the back row, dug by Highcamp. Pape to Highcamp. They'll recall her on the lift.
And Pape agreed with that one too. She nodded her head in agreement with the up judge there, and that was a good call.
Yeah, if you are setting, you need to be centered on that, and because if you move that ball, the officials are kind of trained. They can see if there's any rotation change, see if there's a double hit. There's Tangeman off the blockers. This time clearly a point for the Cardinals.
Tangeman now at 5 kills, a newcomer here this year, 2-4 Coach Kramer.
Into the game, freshman Amelia Dammeyer always comes in and serves at this position. Her squad up 8-4. She played a little JV. They won in straight sets over St. Henry. Tipped there by Schwerdeman. And Friend with a dink, and it falls.
And Kaylee Frenner's 2nd kill of the match, first of this 2nd set.
9-4, Kaylee Friend hasn't had a lot of opportunities from that middle position as Dan Meyer continues to serve. Dug by Bikey, hit by Seafring for the kill. Brianna Seafring, her and Niekamp and Carly Winter, 3 of the hitters from last year's team. Especially Seafring and Niekamp stepping up tonight for the Redskins. As Grace Lange serving now. For the Redskins, down by 4. Serve dug by Reinhardt. Highcamp with a nice high bump set, and that sails out of bounds, way out.
I'd say another senior we haven't really talked about much, Diana Highcamp. She does a nice job from that libero job. Does a really nice job serving as well. Another senior on this team.
Lange serve. There's Tangeman close to the net. Timing play. Friend able to just get it over. Back set there by Wendell. Nice save by Friend to keep it alive. Go over to Seafring, and Brianna Seafring puts it away.
Seafring back-to-back kills now brings her to 3 for the set. A little bit of a roll now for the Redskins.
New Bremen was in a rare position as they were the ones scrambling on that play. Usually they do that to the other team more often than not. Within 2, Lange dug by Tangeman. Back set, Reckerman block. Bremen able to get it over. Tangeman with a nice dink, now back on the Bremen side. Heinkamp with a nice bump set to Reckerman, blocked again. Overpass. Heinkamp able to save it. Nobody is able to get the third one.
Give a kill there. We're going to credit a kill there to Brianna Seafring, but what an effort. She has been a lion early on this set for Coach Rosenbeck's squad, playing very well here.
Yeah, St. Henry is serving and hitting with New Bremen's right now.
And keeping up with them. Just can't fall behind, got to keep up.
It's tough serve, and there's another free ball, an opportunity for St. Henry. Back set by Gels, that will sail long, but a good opportunity by St. Henry as New Bremen gets a much needed side out. New Bremen has not been challenged much all year. They've only lost 1 set. This has probably been their biggest challenge so far this season as that goes into the net.
Yeah, and they still got a lot of the MAC conference to still go through. You play one of the top tier teams in St. Henry. You still got to play Fort Recovery, is very good.
Fort Recovery, Marion, New Knoxville, probably the upper tiers.
Yep, some other teams there, and they've already played Russia. They still got Fort Laramie waiting on their schedule, a rematch of last year's state finals.
Friend blocked. Seafring, and also it looks like Gels got the majority of that as she's the one the happiest as we take another look.
Let's see, that was a good opportunity to Friend, who hasn't got too many of them. And Seafring got that right there.
St. Henry coming up with a lot of blocks this set, and that will go into the net. So it was tied briefly now. Chloe Bornhorst will check into the lineup to serve, and New Bremen has the lead, but trying to regain the momentum as the determined St. Henry squad has come out strong really since about the second half of the first set. There's Seafring again. It's been a lot of those hits off the side of the blocker like that.
Now Seafring with her 4th kill.
Brianna Seafring back to serve. That means Niekamp is in the front row as those two are the alternate or opposite, should we say, of the left outside hitting position. 11-11. Dug there by Reinhardt. Pape will take it across. Had a good idea, but it goes wide.
And now New Bremen trailing for the first time tonight. So if you're St. Henry, keep your foot on the gas right here.
Seafring serving with a lead, as Brandon said. The first lead of the night, brother Redskins. Pape will go to Reinhardt, blocked again by St. Henry. Pape, Reckerman from the back row with a nice hit. Ellie Reckerman, good elevation.
And killing that from behind the 10-foot line there, and nice job by Reckerman to get her second kill of the
Noticed
set.
how high whenever Pape goes to Reckerman, she puts it really high, more than normal, and she comes, gets it. Great ace there by Diana Heitkamp.
Like I mentioned earlier, she, I believe, is their serving leader, and she does a very nice job with that jump serve.
13-12. Dug there by Lange. Back set hit there by Gels. Pape will get a rare hit, and that is blocked. Gels and Seifring. And it is tied 13-13.
And one of my keys was to play strong at the net for St. Henry, and they've done that here this second set. They are getting a hand up, and they are reading the New Bremen offense very well so far.
Gels with a nice ace as Heitkamp goes hard into the bleachers. Hopefully she looks like she's okay. She'll get a hand from the home crowd. And Chloe Gels, really a strong server, just a freshman, and she's played strong at the front row as well. And now looks over to Coach Rosenbeck, and there's another hard serve, this time by Reinhardt, squared it up. Heitkamp will just hit it across. Del side will set Niekamp. This time it's blocked by New Bremen. This time tipped, and it falls.
And Mia Niekamp there laughing. She'll get credited with the kill, but I think she took someone else's ball there. But luckily for St. Henry, it's a point.
2-point lead as the crowd's starting to get into this game, especially the St. Henry fans. Another nice serve. They'll go to the back row, bumped across again, and it falls. A bad miss there by St. Henry as Tangeman able to get a rare kill from the back row.
And we're watching the best small school volleyball you'll be able to see in Ohio tonight. These two teams playing point for point right now.
Pape with his serve dug by Lange. Del side will set Seifring off the blockers. Heitkamp. Reinhardt will swing it. Dug by Seifring. And there will be a lift on the play.
It's going to be a lift, or that ball is probably going to go over on New Bremen's side anyway.
So now 15-15. Pape trying to break the tie here. That will go off the top of the net. So into the game is Claire Wendell into the front row, and back to serve and will set as freshman Lydia Whirling. This is their strength of their servers here. Gels and Whirling were effective at the end of the last set. Dug by Reinhardt. Pape will go to Reckerman. Nice dig by Whirling. Bump set by Lange. Seifring the back row. Nice dig by Pape. Heitkamp, a nice bump set to Reinhardt off the blockers. Whirling will set Schwieterman. And there's a block. Reckerman blocks Niekamp there. Good volley goes in favor of the Cardinals. We'll just take another look.
And like we said, St. Henry's played strong at the net. New Bremen responded, and Ellie Rechterman, like I said, taking advantage of all the games she missed last year, making an impact early.
16-16 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Schwieterman, nice dig by Heitkamp. Close to the net, Heitkamp can't get it over. And the point in the lead goes back to St. Henry.
Who's going to get that run here? It seems like who's going to get that 3-4 point run here is really going to determine who wins this set.
Mia Niekamp with a serve. Tangeman chases it down. Another free ball for New Bremen. Close to the net, Whirling. Should have been better to just go over with that one. It's always tough when you're the setter there. You go up. To set it backwards like that, you'll be called for the lift.
Yeah, she got put in a tough spot there. It's not easy there for Whirling. She was right up there worrying about New Bremen on the other side on that invisible line, so to speak, of where their hands are allowed to be.
Amelia Dammeier serving for the Cardinals. Ooh, she got a bleeder, but saved there by Whirling. That'll be hit over by Wendell. Back set Reckerman. Good angle shot, an athletic hit by Ellie Reckerman.
And Rechterman leading this attack as you see the replay here. Nice little cross tape shot. Good read, and that is Rechterman's third kill to go with a block this set.
18-17. Dammeier with the serve. Dug by Lange. Close to the net. Friend finishes.
And easy enough there for Kaylee Friend.
Timeout on the floor by St. Henry. Gives us an opportunity to let you know Grand Lake Health presentation of NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Schwerterman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply, Cargill, Victor Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, Park National Bank, Kinniger Custom Fabrication, Kennedy's Garage, Big Brothers Big Sisters of Shelby and Dark County, Superior Aluminum, the Rushi Inn, Busher's Market, Finishing Touches, Francis Furniture, Hoying Service Center, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Boymer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's Western Ohio Mortgage. And right beside us are the WCSM announcers. You can follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM in their internet exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com all season long. Your sports leader in Mercer and Auglaize County. Brandon, I think you made a good point before when it was all tied up. Is like, who's going to get that run? Well, it's a brief one so far, but New Bremen's creeped out to a 2-point lead.
And I think Coach Rosenbeck sees that, and that's why she called the timeout. So can't let, I mean, both these teams have served strong, and whoever's been the stronger serving team has pulled ahead.
That will sail long.
And the serve game has really defined these first two sets and who's got the runs and where they've got them. It has been because of that team serving, whether it's been Bremen or St. Henry.
Chloe Gels into the front row, number 1. Serving is number 3, Grace Lange. Dug by Reinhardt. Pape to Reckerman. Nice dig by Lange. Hit across by Gels. There's a tip by Friend. There's Lange again. Back set by Wendell. They'll go Reinhardt from the back row. Dug there by St. Henry. Hit from the back row there by Bikey. Nice bump set by Reckerman, and it hit the antenna.
Yep. Right player to go to, but it's the second time tonight Reckerman's hit that antenna.
19-19. St. Henry's trying to draw this match even at 1 set apiece. Dug there by Reinhardt. Heitkamp, nice save. Tangeman. Dug by Lange. Whirling. Said Seafried with a block. Reckerman also Friend as well, as we'll take another look.
And Reckerman going to make up right here on a Winter Quality Meets replay. A nice block to make up for her error right there. That's her second block of the set.
Bremen now with a 1-point lead. It's Reckerman with an ace. That ball dropped just enough at the last minute to go inside the line.
And Grace Lange kind of biting tongue there. Didn't go after it, but fell right inside there for an ace for Reckerman.
This is the big point here. It's been a very closely played second set. Dug by Bikey. Delside will go to Seafried again, off the blockers.
And that's Brianna Seafried's 5th kill of the set.
Big point for St. Henry is with rally scoring, you can't afford to fall behind there by more than a couple points. As back to 1-point lead as Ella Delside will serve and set for the Redskins, the lefty. Dug there by Reinhardt. Nice pass. They'll go to Friend off the slide play. Blocked at the net. Oh, and there's miscommunication there. I think Lange kind of stumbled when she tried to get that. So 22-20 is Chloe Bornhorst into the game. Bornhorst wanting to ride this out here as a dig there by Bikey. Delside does Seafried. That will sail long. 23-20.
And they called Seafried's number, who they've been able to rely on this whole set, and she hits it long.
Timeout by St. Henry. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Schwerterman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
Welcome back to Grand Lake Health presentation of NKTelco Sports. We had a good first set. We've got a great second set as New Bremen's trying to creep out with the win in the second set.
Yeah, it's like we talked about. Who's going to get those little 3-4 point runs is going to determine the set. And New Bremen being ahead 3 here, Coach Trisha Rosenbach calling another necessary timeout to get her team realigned. They've got to get on a run now.
Bornhorst with the serve. Dug by Seafring. Delside will set Seafring again. This time it's blocked into the antenna. So a much needed point for St. Henry.
The 6th kill of the set for Seafring.
Seafring goes back to serve. That means Mia Niekamp will be in the front row. Seafring serving down by 2. Almost a must point here. Otherwise it'll come up on set point. Dug by Reinhardt. Pape. Reinhardt with a big hit for the point.
Like you said, when you're in situations like that, you got to go to your senior leader. There, Reinhardt.
She's definitely the go-to girl on it, and there's a nice bump set by Pape and split the defenders. And set point here, served by Highcamp. Niekamp. Delside will set. We're in the back row. Pape this time with a block to finish the second set. New Bremen takes a 2-0 lead here in this match. 25-22 in this one, 20-5-21. As both teams go back to their respective huddles. And we'll come back for set 3 here on NKTelco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gershner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
Welcome back as we get ready for set 3. New Bremen in their new uniforms being pushed pretty close, but they prevailed in both of them in close wins, 25-22 and 21.
Yeah, and they've been doing like what I've mentioned the past 2 sets, Dave, is get on that little 3-4 point run. We saw St. Henry take their first lead of the match halfway through that second set, but the Cardinals responded. I've been very impressed with St. Henry too. You lose 5 starters from last year's team, you know, what do you bring back? And you saw players like Brianna Seafring just lead this team with 6 kills last set. Even though it's 25-21, they're showing they can stick with this Cardinal team now with their backs to the wall. Let's see how they come out and play in this third set.
As he mentioned, they took a little bit of a lead there. Had to take a couple timeouts. It was back and forth. Very good game. The first game, St. Henry kind of had to come from behind a little bit, but they came up late. Bremen being pushed. And definitely the challenge they're looking for with that. As I mentioned, they are now, 23-1 in the overall record. Again, these two coaches, Trisha Rosenbeck and Diana Kramer, they coached together at St. Henry, both St. Henry alums. There's actually 4 different coaches that are St. Henry alums between these two, and also Cammie Garman at Minster, and then you have Kenzie Bergman at Versailles.
And I believe there were a couple more there for a while. I believe Delphus's was for a while. She's still
Caroline
there.
Dameyer was there, and yep.
Caroline Dameyer now at Lehman.
Yep.
Yep.
As St. Henry will now serve. Lydia Worling will start us off. And there's Friend with the kill, Kaylee Friend.
Friend getting in on the action. That's her 4th kill of the match.
Diana Heitkamp will start off serving, as she often does. For the Crimson and Gold, the short serve. Hit across by Niekamp, and there's Olivia Heitkamp with a termination block.
And that was just right there for Heitkamp. Easy does it for number 15, as you see the replay here.
The short serve just set that all up. Another good serve dug by Niekamp. Delsider Whirling can't quite get to it. And the serving by Heitkamp has made the difference in those 2 points.
And she's been their leader. Her and Reinhardt and Rechteman, their senior leaders there. And they do it with their serving.
Bremen has won 27 matches in a row dating back. There's another ace by Heitkamp. They've won 27 in a row dating back to when they lost here in 5 sets. September 12th last year, September 10th today. So
364 days, long time.
That's a long time, and that's a good year. Hit by Niekamp. There's Heitkamp, dug by Seafreen. Whirling to Niekamp block. There's Lange. They'll set Seafreen from the back row. Nice dig by Heitkamp. Reinhardt. Nice dig by Lange. Heitkamp will finish it.
And Heitkamp, with being a freshman, she just fits in like a puzzle piece in here with this well-oiled machine that is the New Bremen Cardinals.
Timeout of the floor again by Coach Rosenbeck. We'll be right back.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at cargill.com.
Welcome back to Grand Lakes Health presentation of NKTelco Sports. We're at New Bremen High School, where the first 2 sets were very close, 25-22, 25-21, and behind the serving of Diana Heitkamp, Bremen out to a quick lead.
Diana Heitkamp in the play of Olivia Heitkamp, the freshman as well, with a kill and a big block there that just caused Tricia Rosenbeck to use the timeout here early on.
Dug there by Wendell. They'll set Wendell. Nice hit there by Clara Wendell, the junior. She's ordinarily on the right side, but in the serving position there, she had to be on the left side and did a nice job as Niekamp back to serve. Dug by Tangeman. Reinhardt down the middle, blocked. Able to get it across. Reinhardt will be called on the left, and St. Henry scrambled a bit, but able to get a point. 5-2. St. Henry, their losses this season come to Fort Laramie, Marion Local, and Fairview. Go over the wins in a little bit, and there's a big angle by Reinhardt. Nice save by Lange. St. Henry able to save it. Pape will go to Reinhardt down the line, but out of bounds.
That's a good response there by St. Henry. It looked like it was going to be Bremen point, but now a 3-point run here for the Redskins.
Wins for St. Henry: Eaton, Crestview, Fairview, and then on Tuesday night they beat Lehman in straight sets. Dug by Tangeman. In the middle, the timing was off that time. You know, that shows you when that works, that play is a lot of times feast or famine. It's either dead on or the timing can be off like that case. And look what's happening here. It was 5-0, and St. Henry's rattled off 4 straight. And there's Reinhardt. That's bumped across and out of bounds. And the serving has really caused New Bremen trouble all night.
Yeah, and these are two of the best serving teams in the area, and they're always talked about for their serving here over the past couple years, and tonight's been nothing less.
And there's an ace. Niekamp splits the defenders.
And this has to be the longest run for St. Henry. They were down 5-0, responding with 6 straight points. You can say one thing about St. Henry is that they are resilient.
Niekamp has served 5 straight. Dug by Tangeman. Pape will go to Reinhardt. That's blocked back on the New Bremen side. They'll reset. Heitkamp will have to hit it flat-footed. Chance for St. Henry. And there's a lift on the play. Wordling wasn't quite able to get to her position. Pass was a little bit off. Into the back row, number 0, Lauren Bikey. In for the Redskins is Clara Pape. Back to serve. Her team now back up by 1. Dug there by Bikey. Whirling will go to Seafring. Blocked at the net. Back set, there's Reckerman down the line, but it's out. So Reckerman tried to mix it up a little bit. She's been going more angle. That went a little bit wide, and lead back to St. Henry as Grace Lange on the serve. Dug there by Reinhardt. High set to Reckerman. That will go into the net. And St. Henry with a 2-point lead.
St. Henry getting 8 out of the last 9 points.
Grace Lange likes to do a little bit of spin, and then she hits it. Heitkamp able to hit the first one. There's Reinhardt from the back row. Great hit by Josie Reinhardt.
That ball just takes a nice nosedive when she hits it behind that 10-foot line.
Take a look. She just elevates on this play. Flat-footed. She didn't get much. Oh, she did get a running start.
And it just nosedives. And that ball's hard to catch up to.
When in doubt, that's who they go to. And why not? There's a big hit by Wendell, and it will fall. Claire Wendell winds up and hammers it.
That's Wendell's second kill of the set.
Delside back to serve. Senior setter out of this 3-2 offense. Dug by Heitkamp, and that will fall. And once again, the St. Henry serving is, it's hard to top, but I'd give them the edge compared to New Bremen just on serving tonight.
They're putting it in the right spot.
Yep. Pape. Tangeman, nice hit. Ellie Tangeman, a big answer.
And that was a great response by Tangeman, who had a nice impact in the second set. But you go back on the serving, St. Henry, what they've done a good job is they don't hit it as hard as maybe the Cardinals do, but they are doing a good job at spotting the ball and putting it in the spots they need to get the Cardinal offense out of position.
Mia Danmar into the game to serve, but did not go as much as where she'd like. As
you said, Tangeman.
Check out.
We talked about Tangeman there earlier, one of the newcomers, 7 kills for her, the junior. We talked about they're going to have a good core to replace next year, but they've got a good core coming in behind as well here on this varsity team, and then with the JV team as well.
Brianna Seafring, dug by Tangeman. Close to Friend, that's blocked back by Niekamp. Tangeman through the blockers, Ellie Tangeman.
Now 8 kills on the match for her.
You know, this is a nice set there. There's 2 blockers waiting on her, and there's a nice job of avoiding. Reckerman off the tape.
And Reckerman gets a sigh of relief there.
Phew. If you can do that every time, that's about pretty tough to pick up. Dug there by Niekamp. Delside will set her back off the blockers. Tangeman, there's a back set. Reckerman off the blockers, and nobody gets the second one. There's been kind of some miscommunication, I think, just from St. Henry's side at times, but probably because of inexperience. They haven't played with each other like New Bremen has. And there's off the tape again. Reckerman with another ace.
And now Rechterman just having an impact. Like we said, when you watch this team win state last year and you can't play much because you're injured, I mean, I'm sure Rechterman was really focused on this year, and she's making the most of it here tonight.
Rechterman was a middle hitter last year and had I think it was an ankle injury, a foot injury, and was out most of the time. At the very end, she played some rotations, but not as much as she was as that goes into the net. That's when the opportunity came for Kaylee Friend. She stepped up and really filled in admirably. And so in a way, you got two starters back in a way with Rechterman and Friend.
Yeah, and I haven't called Friend's name much, but she's very much of an impact player too. Very athletic is Kaylee Friend.
Nice serve there by Chloe Bornhorst. Hit by Schwierdeman out of bounds. Now a 2-point lead for New Bremen, who's trailed at times in this set. They trailed at times in the second set. Trying to finish off in the third set, and that is short and an ace. I was talking about St. Henry's serving. New Bremen's serving has stepped up big in this third set. Another timeout on the floor by St. Henry, and we'll be right back.
When I graduated from Salina, I didn't know much about the job market here.
I knew I wanted to come back to the area. I went to Hometown Opportunity where I was looking for a local job.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me.
Linked me directly with those local companies.
And the last 6 months have been wonderful to feel that family environment again.
Welcome back to Grand Lakes Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports along with Brandon Coverman. I'm Dave Kanapke. Hope you're enjoying this very good MAC battle as New Bremen's winning. You just look at the scores, you think, oh, they're winning easy or they were winning it, but it's been a battle the whole way. Right now they're up by just 3 in this set.
Yeah, and New Bremen jumped out to a 5-0 lead. That was responded with St. Henry, who just one-upped them. We went on a 6-0 run. It's been back and forth ever since.
Got another nice serve by Bornhorst. Quickly back on the New Bremen side, and there's Friend. Nice save there by Whirling. Hit there by Niekamp, so St. Henry survives that point. There was a nice play there on the quick set to Friend, but Whirling with the save, and Niekamp finishes it off. Lydia Whirling goes back to serve. Her squad down by 2. That will sail along.
And they had Reinhardt playing there behind the outline.
A lot of times you'll see, it's hard to tell sometimes who's in the front row because they can drop back as far as they want to. And
that wasn't Reinhardt, that was Rechterman, excuse me.
Heitkamp had a lot of serves to start off this set. There's a short floater. Whirling to Niekamp, took a little bit off of that. Dug by Reinhardt. She'll get the set back at her and hammers it. Reinhardt a lot of times likes to do a nice running jump, but this time she just had to jump straight up as we'll get another look.
And you can see why she's going to play Division II volleyball next year. I mean, that's just going straight up there and has a nice little angle on the ball.
St. Henry scrambling off the serve, able to get it over on the bump by Lange. Pape will go over left-handed shot. Niekamp will be blocked. Second hit over. There's Reinhardt. They'll go back set. Rechterman with a big hit. Ellie Rechterman.
And I'd say Rechterman's been the most consistent player, making her impact felt in every set.
Talked about, she's made the adjustment from middle hitter to right side hitter very well this year. A lot of power from that position. That'll be a lift against St. Henry. I thought they might have called Heitkamp on the overreach, but
that's what I initially thought as well.
Now a 6-point lead as New Bremen opening some daylight and can see the finish line. And there's another point as Diana Heitkamp has had a whole bunch of service points here in this set. She started them all with 5 points, and I think she scored 5 points here.
And her third ace of the set, 5 aces for her in total.
Dug by Seafring. We'll set Seafring block. This time I think it's Claire Pape got that one.
I believe they called it out.
Oh.
Like we said, Pape is very mobile for a setter. She can go up there and block. You typically don't see setters get up the way that Claire Pape does.
There's a nice set hit by Highcamp. Following up on what you said, Pape said, when she was a sophomore, she was a right side hitter on the team that went all the way to the state finals. So she did a lot of blocking from that side. So that's part of the reason she's so good blocking as a setter as she goes back to serve.
And that's why coaches say learn every position, makes you more valuable.
Close to the net and never over. 22-14 as Bremen pulling away here. Our Keys to Game sponsor, Keyhole Pizza. Replay sponsors, Winners Meats. Starting lineup sponsor tonight, Sydney Allglaze Audiology. We will name a player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco. Hit by Brianna Seifring for the kill.
We said Seifring had 6 kills that last set, her first kill of this third set. Here comes on St. Henry's 15th point.
Grace Lange. Be interesting seeing this St. Henry squad like later in the season as they have put up a pretty strong match here tonight. They'll only get better as Ellie Reckerman, or I should say, speaking of strong matches, there's Ellie Reckerman.
And Reckerman with their second kill, yeah. But you talk about St. Henry, I'm sure it's going to be a team no one's going to want to face come tournament time. You see St. Henry, this is a solid team. Don't be surprised if this is a rematch sometime here in October.
And there's an ace by Reinhardt, and match point upcoming. Match serving 15 for the senior Reinhardt. Overpass. Highcamp will set it to Pape. It'll go to Tangeman for the win. The New Bremen Cardinals were challenged at times by the Redskins, but they have now won 28 in a row as they win in 3 sets. You see on our First National Bank scoreboard. Brandon and I will come back to wrap it up here on NKTelco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Our bankers are working hard day and night to provide the support needed right now. Even while we're apart, we're proudly working together, with you and for you. We believe there's more, much more, to all of us than these tough times. We see acts of compassion and cooperation all around our communities, and we're proud to be a part of it. And as our family of banks come together under our Park National Bank name, we promise you, we're all in this together.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, SERTOMA, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Hope you've enjoyed this Grand Lake Health presentation of NKTelco Sports. A good MAC battle, but the Cardinals prevail in straight sets, as you see the scores there on our First National Bank scoreboard. To look at our final numbers, Mr. Brandon Coverman.
Thanks, Dave. And the stats tell the story of this game. As you look, 17 kills for the Redskins, 30 for the New Bremen Cardinals. Really shows you how this match went. New Bremen dominant at the net, 14 aces. It's compared to 8 aces for St. Henry. Both these teams served very well tonight over these 3 sets. 2 blocks for St. Henry, 7 for New Bremen. And just 2 really good MAC squads going at it tonight.
Yeah, I was surprised with the total numbers. I was surprised how big of a difference there was in kills. And the aces, how many more New Bremen actually had against a very good serving squad of St. Henry.
Most of them came in that last set. They had 7 aces that last set. That was the big difference. It was even there, but New Bremen's ace count really took off there that 3rd set.
So our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco Sports, would be senior right side hitter Ellie Reckerman.
Ellie Reckerman, we've had 9 kills tonight and a couple blocks and a couple aces. She just had an all-around great game. Her impact was felt at every level and in every set tonight. And that's why she deserves our player of the game, Ellie Reckerman, a senior here for Coach Diana Kramer's squad.
Congratulations to Ellie. Congratulations to the New Bremen Cardinals. They now go to 8-0 on the season, 2-0 in the MAC. St. Henry falls to even 4-4 on the season, 0-2 in the MAC. On our NKTelco crew tonight, on camera, Mark Fissel, our director, Scott Robinson, assisted by Bryce Hamrick, my partner, Brandon Coverman. I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.